Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be the breadcrumb of hope. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. The breadcrumb of hope is when the relationship is over and you are now healing, you're on the healing path, but you are not quite 100% blocking the narcissist. Perhaps you haven't gone no contact fully. There are still flying monkeys around you, and you're just wrapping your head around what's going on. Now, this is not the minute the relationship ends. It's after some time has passed. And what you will be doing most times is you'll be putting the pieces of the puzzle together, understanding that, wow, this person was a narcissist and that you had no idea what narcissism was, and you were in a relationship with them for a period of time. Of course, that was the length of the relationship. And then you'll be questioning yourself, and you'll be like asking yourself, like, yeah, but like, I'm so sure that I know what to do. I know I need to go no contact. I know I need to block them. I know I need to not peek at their social media. I know I need to delete them and remove all flying monkeys and people associated with the narcissist. And perhaps you've taken steps to do these things, but you can't quite get across the finish line, which means you haven't fully blocked the narcissist. And that's because there is a breadcrumb of hope that is still going on, and you're still thinking. Now, I'm not suggesting you're looking to get back with the narcissist at all, but what you're looking for is just more confirmation. You need more evidence. You need to be 100% certain that this person, in fact, did not and or does not and or will not benefit you. Now, many people I speak with have gone no contact, blocked, deleted, etc., and they are well on their way on the healing path. Many people are living their best lives right now and have started new businesses, struck up new friendships, fallen in love again, etc. That's great. If that's not you, that's fine. There's no rush. Remember, in time, in your time, you will block the narcissist. You will release that breadcrumb of hope, and you will begin to move forward, and you will be living your best life. It's what will happen when you put your courage and your strength to work, and you understand that, in fact, the narcissist is a toxic individual and they're not going to change. Bear in mind, the narcissist, when you were with them, what were they doing? They were extracting your resources. That's what they were doing. They were taking from you because you were unsuspecting. You didn't know that people like this walk the planet. You didn't know that people could literally just be takers and not contributors. You didn't realize that people like the narcissist wanted to tear you down instead of build you up. You didn't realize that people did not have your best interest at heart, even though you were in a relationship with them for a length of time. Now, again, like I mentioned, the breadcrumb of hope, it's not insinuating that you still have feelings for the narcissist, although perhaps you do to a degree. What it's insinuating is that you haven't fully blocked them. And there is a little breadcrumb of hope in you, and because you're thinking, wow, can they change? What about the new supply? Like, is a new supply going to get the better version of the narcissist than me? You're going to be thinking things like these, and I'm not trying to trigger you. And perhaps this doesn't equate to, but in the past, I'm certain it did. Because once you come through the fire and rise through the ashes like a phoenix, post-narcissistic relationship, this is one of the steps that you must take, which is the final step, which is blocking and moving forward with your best life. However, let's go back now. There are many people that can't quite do it, and they're still curious about the narcissist, and they look at social media, they look at other people's social media to get different views of the narcissist. Perhaps they just can't find themselves to block the narcissist yet. It's fine, I understand it. My hope is that you're getting stronger each and every day, and you are understanding this. Play this part again. Every time you peek at the narcissist's social media, it doesn't benefit you. Every time you communicate with the narcissist, it doesn't benefit you. Every time you accept a Hoover from the narcissist, it doesn't benefit you. What you're actually doing there is you're being kind of stuck. Now, you may have made great progress to get to this point in time right here, right now with me, and that's fantastic. God bless you, you're strong, I love it. But we want to get you across the finish line, which means once you finally understand and you have enough evidence and you're certain that the person you were with was a toxic individual, then going no contact is the ultimate goal, because you want to get to that mountaintop, that pinnacle of indifference where you just don't think about the narcissist and you don't, let them live their best life. That's great. But when you are not able to block them, or you are still peeking at the narcissist's social media, or you're still hearing gossip or information about them, whether you want to or not, this does nothing but set you back or keep you still. Keep in mind, the narcissist wants to live in your mind. They want you thinking about them. They want you pining for them. They want to know that at any moment they can reach out and contact you, and you will be there at their beck and call. That's what they're accustomed to. Remember, the narcissist believes that you are a servant to them and that you will buy them things. You will be there for them. You will be the sounding board. You will give it a second chance, a third chance, a fifth chance, etc. It's not until you officially get the message and you block them and you give up that breadcrumb of hope, that's when you understand, wow, I feel so much better. I'm not as anxiety ridden right now. It was a big step. It's going to take a little bit of time to do, but I did it, and I don't have to be looking at my phone for messages, or I don't have to be receiving strange phone calls in the middle of the night, or getting emails or texts. Because keep in mind, again, the narcissist wants to disrupt your energy, and where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So example, if you're going to work today, or when you went to work, you're placing your attention on your job, right? And I'm certain you do great at your job and you're a high-performing individual. That's where you place your attention, which is where you place your energy, which is why you are a high-performing individual. It's the same thing with the narcissist. Keep this in mind. If the narcissist is not blocked and you're going to your job, as an example, and they text you, keep in mind, this is when you've done everything but block them. You just haven't had the strength to do that yet. And they text you or try to disrupt you or send you one word messages like hi or things like that. That literally can disrupt your whole day. It can disrupt your week. It can set you back. Again, I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm letting you know that the breadcrumb of hope that perhaps you are holding on to, it's not real. There is no breadcrumb of hope that's worth holding on to with the narcissist, because the narcissist wants to keep you in the narcissistic fog where you are doing nothing but working for them, walking around on that hamster wheel, and you're giving them your attention, thus your energy. So this is why many times the narcissist hoovers, and they just pop up when people haven't blocked them, or perhaps people have blocked them, but they hoover. Why? Because they want to get inside your mind again, and they want to see if you will go back for another round of abuse. Remember, also the holidays are coming up. There are many opportunities for the narcissist to play on your heartstrings. You know, this holiday's coming up, that holiday's coming up, maybe it's your birthday, maybe there's some special events happening, who knows, but the holiday season usually is festive and people like to get together. And the narcissist this is where they thrive, because they want to get inside your head, specifically if you have not blocked them. So the breadcrumb of hope, if you actually flip it around, it should be a breadcrumb of hope for you starting a new beginning once you block the narcissist and you move forward and you don't care what happens to them, what they're doing, as long as they're living their best life and they're staying away from you, that's beautiful. But you should not be doing all of the hard work and having to fight for yourself and have to persevere and use all your courage and your energy to get yourself out of the narcissistic fog, which I'm certain is what you did and or are doing, and then you don't cross the finish line, which means block them. You see, blocking is the end. That's it. That's the culmination of what you can control. Remember, the narcissist can block you, but then they can block you on social media, but then they can always unblock you. That's why you need to take the final step, and you need to block them everywhere possible and remove flying monkeys. Now, I know I say this frequently on the channel and on this video. It's to let you know, if you've done all the hard work up until this point, you need to take the last step. Take action, if not now, when? Because believe me, if you leave the door open for the narcissist, they will find it open a crack. Before you know it, it could be flung wide open, and here we are going back down the rabbit hole again, which is what we don't want. You now have a superpower, which is the education and the awareness and your experience from the narcissistic, toxic, abusive cycle. You owe it to yourself to utilize this and to strengthen yourself, to have boundaries, to not accept a hoover, to block the narcissist, to, as difficult as it is, to build new friendships and new relationships. That's what you need to do, because again, I am certain when the relationship ended, the narcissistic relationship ended, the smear campaign was well underway, and you lost many loved ones or friends or family members or acquaintances. But that's when these people show their true colors. So what did they do? They weeded themselves out on their own. So you don't have to do that, but what you do have the opportunity to do is block the narcissist, grow your own friends, develop new relationships, perhaps find love again, start a business, whatever you're gonna do. But the breadcrumb of hope of holding on to the narcissistic relationship, I am telling you, the narcissist won't change. And it's nothing but a twisted game of manipulation to them. They want you not blocking them because then they know that they can still get to you when you're at your weakest, or maybe when you're at your strongest. But the ultimate step, the last step to reach the pinnacle of indifference is when you block the narcissist and you just move forward. And then there's no other way that they can get to you. Sure, they can buy a different phone and call you that way, or make a different email and do that. That's fine, understandable. But they're gonna have to try to do that. They're gonna have to make an effort. My point is, as I mentioned in the videos frequently, you need to understand that you need to control what you can't control. And blocking, going no contact, deleting is what you can control. So if not now, when? Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware, and understand the breadcrumb of hope. The narcissist won't change. They only get worse over time. So if you're holding on to something and thinking that it's going to change and the narcissist isn't who you thought they were, just really, again, get out the pen and paper and make the pro-con list of the relationship you had with them, and understand the reality of your words that you put down on paper with pen. You are not alone. God bless you. I love you. Have a great evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Good night, you guys. Bye.